You know what you're getting, don't you? Come, I need to position you properly. Oh. Imagine if she fell on those spikes down there. That would have been grim. So, Ari last time went into a dwarven ruin to find some crossbow plans. He came out of it with 2 less friends. It was a very unfortunate experience for him, and so that on top of what happened with him in the Soul Cairn, Ari has really started to consider the fate of his soul. He started to worry about that sort of thing and what it might mean for him. He's lost his soul temporarily, and so he started thinking about the gods a bit more. Which is why before Ari meets with the stranger at midnight, he's going to visit the temple of Dibella to ask for, well, he doesn't quite know what he wants to ask for really. All he knows is that he needs to start worrying about this sort of thing with this kind of life. Ari is not a very religious man. He believed that the gods kind of abandoned him when he was a beggar, which is why he kind of justifies his beggardom. But he's a little bit more desperate for them now, considering his soul could be on the line. So, here he is. Ari is about to enter a temple for the first time in his life. And of course it's a temple to Dibella. Hello?
Yes?
Am I allowed to put that on YouTube? I'll try not to look at those statues. I'm doing good, thank you for asking.
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, Ari was hoping to meet one of the priestesses, but I guess he's fine just praying here then? Well... Here he is, praying for, let's say, 2 hours will do. Then he can go get some dinner and meet that guy at midnight. What is this? Is this a bath? Can we bathe with the priestesses? Excuse me.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
Why is it closed?
The sisters are communing with Dibella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Okay.
What do
Will
you
they
need,
be
handsome?
still... Oh! Handsome! Well... I've come because I am a sincere, devoted servant of Dibella. I have devoted many hours of my life in prayer to her, and so I was just passing through Markarth and I wanted to visit the temple because not a day goes by where I'm not bowing before the majesty of Dibella. Yeah, that's what I'm... Yes.
A heathen.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. Dibella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer.
Instruction? Where do I sign up?
Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you. But I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Oh, that's a shame. Well,
Dibella's blessing.
you don't need to be sorry. I should be sorry to you because there is a lot that I could have taught you, Senna. But if the temple is closed, then we'll leave that for another time, shall we? Oh, I need to pick more lavender. What flower should I put down? Blue mountain flower? No, yeah. Pretty plain. Thistle? Oh, I'll put a lavender. She looks like a potato sack because of her robes. Come on. You know what? She's busy. Shh. You? Wait there. I need to meet these sisters. Human heart. No, not for Dibella. Good, she didn't notice. Ari has come all this way. He wouldn't pass up the opportunity to meet with the priestesses of Dibella. It's a stressful life he leads. He needs some comfort every now and then. Oh, that was loud. Evening, ladies.
What are you doing in here? Stay where you are. The mother will deal with you.
Sounds good. Who is the mother?
Here she is.
And just what do you think you're doing?
I wanted to pay my respects to the goddess of love.
Unfortunately for you, we don't allow
Oh,
men
goddess
into the
of
inner
beauty.
sanctum.
What?
You have committed a breach and must pay the penalty.
What? Hold on, that's sexist. What's the penalty?
Normally, a quick death.
Oh.
Luckily for you, there are more pressing matters.
You can
We could
try.
make an example of you, but perhaps you could be put to better use. The ceremony you so rudely interrupted was the exalted protocol of the Dibellan Sibyl. I don't expect you to know what that
Simple
means.
words, please, Hamal.
Suffice to say that our Sibyl was recently lost to us. Through the protocol, we have seen the home of the next Sibyl, to the north in a small village pressed against the stone. If you can travel there and retrieve our young Sibyl, your transgression will be forgiven.
Okay, sounds a lot better than a quick death, if you ask me. Where's the village?
We believe the place in our vision to be Karthwasten. Now move quickly. The girl must be brought to the temple as soon as possible.
Understood. Anything else in it for me?
Have you heard of the blessing of Dibella? It can help you with the wooing of women if that's your aim.
Well,
Or give you
it'll
strength
help.
if you happen to offend one. Typically, we avoid bestowing it upon men, but for the Sibyl's escort, we could make an exception. The Sibyl of Dibella spends her entire life in direct communion with the goddess. From the time she's a little girl to the moment she expires, she is a direct connection with the Heavenly Mother.
Sounds
From
horrible.
her reverie, we know the mind of our
I
God.
suppose we all have our
had a vision
duties.
of the next Sibyl, living in a village to the north. She must be brought to the temple for her reverie to begin.
Alright, so she's just taken from her family.
It's considered a great honor for the family. Their daughter will never know hardship, and the goddess blesses them with great bounty.
Fair enough.
We prefer not to announce that the Sibyl has died until we can introduce the new one. People like to know that we're connected to the goddess.
Makes sense. Alright.
All right then.
So I get this Sybil, and then I get to meet the priestesses properly, I assume.
What can I do for you?
Well, nothing now. Fine. Alright. I'll go retrieve this Sybil. Come on. Let's go.
What do you need, handsome?
She didn't even notice I was gone.
Blessing to you.
Thank you, and to you too, Senna. Come on. Probably shouldn't bring a dog into a temple, should I? Bit rude. Come on, buddy. We have a job to do. What is that down there?
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
I'm working on it.
Could it mean the return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor?
Who among us
with
indeed?
such power?
Excuse me.
Alms. I said alms, you backfire. Give a crippled worker help.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums.
Yeah.
Finally. Now get lost.
Ari sympathizes with the beggars of Skyrim.
Got any ale or me?
Have a drink.
Yes, yes. Now, find myself a drink.
Just gave you one. No one's cleaned up that body yet. Alright, let's get some dinner. And we're going to meet with that weird man who gave us that note. Eltrus, I think his name was.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has
My favourite dog breed? I don't know. I'm not much of a dog person, to be honest.
My brother took 10
Whatever.
arrows to the knee.
No, not that type. Not that breed.
If I can't get you some, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I like border collies. I like Rottweilers. Yeah, they're probably my favourite, to be honest. The pheasant stew for dinner.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Oh my. It isn't often that I'm allowed to lay my eyes upon such a handsome specimen.
Well,
Yes.
Ari's beginning to like this city.
Well, hello there. While the temple isn't taking on new students, perhaps you wish to rendezvous at the inn for a more personal lesson.
Sort of lesson did you have in mind? Well, I need to take notes. I don't think any of these responses fit Ari's character. Oh.
And you're my kind of patron. Perhaps we shouldn't twine our bodies here and let the court rubes watch. Or perhaps we can adjourn to a more private location and suckle on oysters marinated in the potion of the stella. But perhaps we should get to know each other first. Unless you prefer remaining strangers. Some do.
Oh no.
Aggressive and passionate.
I'm gonna have to cut this bit from the thing for YouTube, I think.
Let's hope for your sake and mine that you're a flame that burns both bright and long, for most can only be one of the two.
Well, let's see then. Yeah, shouldn't you be communing with your god?
Mother Amal and the other sisters are more than capable of finding the rut who will be our next Sibyl. Although it seems to me we need not a Sibyl to guide us along the path of passion. We need only listen to our bodies.
Right.
For it's the moistness of our mouths, the throbbing of our hearts, and the warmth of our loins that Dibella truly speaks to us.
We're off to a great start this chapter, aren't we? Listen to your mother. She knows what's best and she wants you to come home.
So, you aim to please then. I can certainly be your mistress. Do you wish to taste your mistress's honey? Well, you'll have to earn it by starving.
Hi, you've come at a terrible time.
Unless, by hungry, you are referring to food. Then I suggest you head
Happy
to
lockdown to you too. Marry me.
Now, don't be selfish. My body may belong to everyone, but my heart belongs to no one.
This is a mod. I'm willing to. Fine.
But you hoped I was. Then you haven't been listening to a word I've said.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'll let you finish your drink.
Need something?
I'm going to take that as a rejection and sit by the fire and sulk.
Needs a drink.
Too lazy to get him a drink yourself.
Ari was just flirting with women at the inn. That's all.
You want a drink?
Yeah, I need something strong actually.
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry,
Ooh.
both?
Maybe not that much money though. What else have you got? Is that it? Nothing else? Just some plain wine, and I'll take a couple bottles of Blackbriar then.
Should remind Clepper to clean this place up.
And I'll get a salmon. Oh, we're drunk, look. What have I been up to today? I've been catching up on the uploads for YouTube for this series. I was a bit behind, but I've managed to catch up now. Well, I haven't uploaded, I just need to click the upload button. But that's what I've been doing today, and just kind of resting and taking it slow. What about you?
Need something?
What have you all been up to? We need to... Oh.
Sovngarde? Oh, a beautiful place, I'm sure.
Net. Yeah, thanks Jacinda for helping me to catch up on the uploads. Working. Unfortunate. Alright. Shrine of Talos. I'll find that tomorrow. Temple of Divines and no, not that one. Talk to the Stranger. Is that it? No. Maybe there's no quest. Maybe I just have to meet him. What does it say again? Yeah, the Shrine of Talos at midnight. Okay. Quest not there. Oh! Oh, that freaked me out for a second. Had a bit too much to drink, have we, Ari? Excuse me, where's the... Oh, here. Candles are lit, that means someone's here. Isn't this illegal? Surely we could have met somewhere, somewhere less unallowed. Hello, Talos. Well, we're early. Might as well pray to Talos as well. Oh, there he is.
Sorry to drag you into...
I'll do.
You want answers? So do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You want me to find out
This
why?
has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Where do I start? Who are the Forsworn?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Well, 20 years isn't a very long time when it comes to this sort of thing. Who was that guy?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
What do you know about Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to
That's
the
me.
city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who was in the Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far.
See,
And then I got
the
married.
Forsworn are fighting for the
Child of my own
natives,
on the
but they
way.
killed a native.
I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Alright, and now you want me to do it.
Careful who you talk to.
Okay. So no flirting at the end. Got it. Alright, well. We'll go, we'll sleep on it. We'll sleep on it and see what we can do in the morning. Now, I have a choice for the audience. Ari has two options now. He can either, when he wakes up, he can either investigate the murder of Margaret in the marketplace and why that guy's father was murdered, or he can investigate, well, not investigate, he can go retrieve the Sibyl of Dibella and bring her back to the temple for the priestesses. Thoughts? Opinions? What do you think we should do?
My brother put 10 arrows to...
We'll go 6 hours will do. You want me to do the Sibyl quest? Okay. I'll do that. Another dream. Dreamy, fogged forest. Below a strange banquet is being held. Many people gorge on the food, others fight over gambling tables, a few moan from their hiding places. A figure at the centre of it all, covered in blood and mead, raises a tankard towards you, an invitation. Do we follow or stay, do you reckon? We'll follow, I guess. Rituals of sanguine.
This is the Silver Blood Inn.
Okay.
I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Come on.
What am I supposed to do?
Need something?
How can I assist?
You want to give up now?
Alright. Find the future Sibyl of Dibella. She lives in a village in the village of Carthwayston to the north of Markarth, which is up there. Okay. Well, looks like we're going on a road trip.
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
Come on, Bran. Let's get this Sibyl. Find this girl and bring her back to the temple. Is that the right thing to do? Take a girl from her family and bring her to a lifetime of service to a temple when she doesn't know any better? Probably. It's for one of the divines. Can't be that bad, right? Come on, Ari's horse. Let's go. Put our equipment on. Take our helmet off, actually. Come on, Bran. We have to travel manually. No carriages will take us to Carthwayston. This is one of my favorite areas of Skyrim. This part, this hole, the Reach. And we just follow this road until we. Yeah. Okay. To any new viewers who have popped in, welcome. Thank you for joining. It's good to have you here, and I hope you stick around for a little while. Ari now is just... oh. Ari is on his way to retrieve the Sibyl of Dibella. He was quite disappointed when he went to the temple and discovered that the inner sanctum was closed. He was keen to meet the priestesses after his long journey. Don't think I need to explain why. Wow, what a lovely start to the road trip this has been. Ambushed at a crossroads. Come on then, let's go. I think once we've retrieved the Sibyl, we'll investigate the murder before heading back to Fort Dawnguard with the crossbow schematics. Yeah. Sherlang's a good dog. He's good at killing, and that's what he needs to be good at for this kind of work. Hello. Another traveller. Look at the river, that looks really good. Really nice. I think Realistic Waters 2 is the mod that makes it look like that. This place reminds me of a place I travelled to on my honeymoon. I can't remember the name of it. Some gorge near Queenstown on the road to a town called Cromwell. You drive through this gorge, like these steep cliffs on either side. It's a really cool place to drive through, and this place reminds me of it. Well, here we are. What's this?
Watch your tongue, native. Leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Some flowers too, not just dirt. Alright, well, we're looking for a young girl. Excuse me.
If the Forsworn aren't attacking my town, the Nords are trying to force me off it.
Trouble with the mine.
Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attack the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to help. They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
What if I convince them to leave?
Try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly.
Would you pay me? Who are the
A
Silverbloods?
family of thieves, running their corrupt empire on Markarth. The Silverblood family own half the Reach, and they won't stop until they own all of it.
Are you in charge?
My family has owned Karthwasten for generations. Rare for anyone in the Reach that isn't a Nord. Not that it does me any good. Nords think I'm working for the Forsworn. The Forsworn think I'm working for the Nords.
Sounds like you're in a tough spot, mate. Anyway, I'm looking for a young girl.
Oh my. You'll want to talk to Enmon about that.
Enmon. Alright. I'll talk to those mercenaries in a minute. I've got some priorities here. Where's Enmon? Is he a miner? Is this him? No, that's just a poacher. Where is Enmon? Is he up here? Which one? You're in, Mon.
You're not from here. We don't need to be taught.
Yes, we do. I'm looking for a girl.
Damn it, man. Are you trying to taunt us?
No?
Our daughter, Theotra, was taken from here. The Forsworn descended and
Sounds like
didn't touch anything
gave
else,
her a
just
Nord
little
name.
girl.
Probably trying to help her fit in with their new overlords.
It was the Forsworn from Broken Tower. Never been much trouble before. What's it to you? She... Really? Well, that's... I wouldn't dream it. Of course we need her in Mark.
Oh well, Dad's okay with it, so we'll save her together. What do you reckon? Do we need his help? Like, I don't think we need his help. And Ari has not got a good track record of having companions, in all honesty. Alright.
You're probably right. Just hurry, please. Who knows what those things are doing to her?
Alright. Very well. Let's talk to those sellswords before we leave. We might be able to get some kind of deal going, some kind of payment for us. And then we'll go find the girl. Nearly level 18. Ari's come a long way, hasn't he? Right. Hello?
We're in control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Why though? Like, what's the legal precedent for this, I wonder? Doesn't matter much to Ari though, does it?
We're in control of this mine.
Alright, where's your boss?
No sudden moves.
Not up here? Alright.
We're in control of this
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, you said.
No sudden moves.
Oh, there he is. Hello?
Control of this mine. No sudden moves.
Natives giving you trouble, are they?
The mine is closed. Get lost.
Why have you shut it down?
Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up.
I don't like
We
your
just
tone,
want
mate.
that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we
I
leave,
see.
and everyone can get back to work.
But did he ask for your services, though? If I could convince... What do we want to do here? Hello, thanks for popping in. Do we want to support the native landowner here, or do we want to support the Silverbloods and the mercenaries? Deck him. Okay. Good luck with that.
Right.
I want you and your men to leave.
Helping out Einathatch, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest.
Because you'll die, that's what. Our town wants you to leave.
Let's see them make us.
I think I'll just kill you then.
I thought today was before.
What are we going to shout at you today? Ice, I reckon. Good boy. Alright, guess we have to kill the rest of them then. Oh, you're eating him? No, 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 just vampires, please. That's a bit wrong. He still deserves his Nord death. Nord burial. You're hungry, aren't you? He's gone savage after his brother's death. Hey, I'm doing good. Nice to have you stop by again. Look at his face slammed into the table there. Killed by a dog. How embarrassing. Well, that was a lot of gold he had on him. We'll sell that. Sell that too. We better sell stuff soon because we're running out of bag space. We don't have any followers anymore. Can't get under there. Get this for cooking. Take the garlic as well. I'm always stocking up on food now after what happened with the Soul Cairn. Thanks. Right, how many more of them were there? I think there's 2 more, or just 1. But they're not much trouble, these thugs. That was a bit dramatic. The little flip there as he died. Alright. Was that all of them? Yeah. Cool. Looks like he's got his land back. He better pay me. Well, it's good to... That's good. That's a good sign, I guess. I've been cautious. I mean, I'm not just going gung-ho into fights. But there have been some close calls, haven't there? But yeah. I'm actually surprised I've lasted this long. But the thing is, every single episode that I do means that I'll be more disappointed when I do eventually die.
Need something?
But I guess that's just the nature of this kind of thing.
That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods. But at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you.
600 gold. Thank you very much. Looks like we made the right decision in there. Because that guy only had like 200 gold on him, so he probably was just going to give us 200 for our trouble. Right, let's go find this girl. She's kind of in a bit of trouble. Oh, just up the road. Not too far. Come on. Yeah, many people have died for me, but yesterday, or not yesterday, the previous stream, the two who died weren't dying for me, they were dying for the crossbow. And the crossbow was for the sake of all Skyrim, and even all Tamriel, because we're going to use that crossbow to fight the vampire menace. So, not everyone who's died under my watch has died for me. Let's not place all the blame on... Yeah, Bran got killed by a Dwemer sphere. I opened a chest and 2 dwarven spheres came out, and one of them killed Bran. This was last stream. I think this is the one. Yeah. Yeah, it was very tragic. And one of the Dawnguard followers died in that same dungeon. It might have been my fault, I don't know. But I don't think... I know Miko, when Miko died, that was my fault. I don't think Bran was my fault though. I think he just genuinely got killed. Yeah. Goodbye, Bran. It's just me and Sheolang now. I left Serana back at Fort Dawnguard. I was kind of getting sick of her because of the Dawnbreaker enchantment. Hello! We're here for the girls. Oh, sorry. Gonna get my other dog killed now. Oi! Leave him alone. He did nothing to you. Why is she, like, frozen like that? Oh well. What's around here? Locked door. Well, I have heaps of lockpicks now. They're half naked because they like just wear furs and bones and things because they live in the hills. They don't wear normal clothes because they don't have access to normal clothes. They follow the old ways. Oh, I've run out of space. I probably don't need all that meat, I suppose. Oh, this is... this is Bran's meat. Bran's rib cages. Don't ask me why I picked that up, I'm not actually quite sure. I wasn't really thinking when I did it. But yeah, that's Bran's old stuff. Yeah, that is grim when you think about it. Maybe I'll bury his meat. I'll put his meat somewhere nice because he didn't die in a very nice place. So I'll put what I could take of him in a nice place when I find a nice place. Maybe I'll carry it on me And then if Ari ever goes to Sovngarde, he can bring it. Good idea, actually. Or maybe I'll find like an ancient Nord tomb and put him in like the boss sarcophagus. So he can have like a full-on tomb burial. Might do that, actually. Ancient Nord style. Right, where's this little girl? Probably don't want to step on that. Good boy, don't step on the thingies. Cool. Is that it? There's like 3 Forsworn in here. Oh no. I love this shout. So good. Oh, we never managed to get the kind of ruby we need. Flawless ruby. Getting rich from this place. Seems like everywhere's making us rich now. We're kind of at that level where we start to actually get valuable loot. Ooh, not worth the wait, really. He's outside. Hello? Fjotra? You in here? This place is like a maze. He's outside as well. Where do we go? Up further, I guess? Probably keeping it as deep within the... Oh no! Careful! Careful! Imagine if that's how Ari died, trampled by boulders. Oi. She's running away. Ari's getting good at this whole fighting business, isn't he? Oh, we need some food. I forgot to have breakfast. Oops. A vegetable soup. Right, what's that scroll do? Cursed creature. Not very helpful, but I'll take it because it weighs practically nothing. I hope there's no hag ravens in here, actually. That might, True, it does that, doesn't it? It does. I don't think it blocks as much, though. And because I'm permadeath, I like to have as much block protection as I can, just in case. You know what you're getting, don't you? Come, I need to position you properly. Oh. Imagine if she fell on those spikes down there. That would have been grim. Alright. I hate when it takes ages to load like this. Oh, that's a briar heart, is it? Oh, he's noticed us. Oh, shite. Ow. Oh, is that you, Fio? Oh! Good thing I wasn't standing... Oh, he's... My dog can kill him. Nice try. You Fjotra? I'll see if he has a key. Oh, they've been defiling. Look. That's a good screenshot for the thumbnail, actually. One moment. They're defiling the statue of Dibella. Horrible people. Yeah, he's got a key. Cool. I'll take his heart out. Make sure he doesn't come back. One moment, Fietra. I'll keep you in there because you're safe right now. Oops. I'm just looting. Don't fret. Oh, that might be better than what I'm currently wearing. That ring. What do we reckon? Want to do more damage or resist more magic? What do you think? We're going to play offensive or defensive? Defense? Okay, I'll keep the nullification ring on then. Horse meat. You want to know a fun fact about horse meat? I'll tell you in a second. Let me just rescue her.
Be careful.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd care about the goat head.
Are you one of them? Please don't hurt me.
Here to bring you to the temple
Then
of...
screw what they said. I'm taught by the gods.
Yes. Well, just one of them.
I've heard stories about the wonders of the great temple in Markarth, but I never dreamed that I would even get to see it.
Well, now you get to be the center of it.
I'm called for this duty. Please, lead on.
Don't really talk like a 10, 11-year-old, do you? Never met a child your age speak like that. I'm honored to be chosen for this duty.
Please, let's hurry to the temple before the force find me again.
It's, do you want to go see your parents before you leave? Is that even an option? No, just have to take her to the temple. We'll stop by at your parents' house on the way though. I think they might want to say goodbye to their daughter. Oh yeah, so horse meat is like a taboo in Western culture. As you'll probably know, we don't eat horse meat. We eat cows and pigs and sheep and
Watch what you're doing.
things like that. Sometimes deer, but we don't eat horse. And the reason for that is because in England, before the English converted to Christianity, horse sacrifice was a very big deal. The pagans used to sacrifice horses in like their important religious festivals and things. And then after the sacrifice of the horse, they would eat the meat. So they'd eat the meat and then just give the bones and the organs to the gods. But then the Christian missionaries came and started converting the English. And once the Christian laws were being put in place, there was laws banning the consumption of horse meat because the consumption of horse meat was so strongly tied in with the sacrifice of horses to pagan gods, and obviously the Christians didn't like that, so they just banned horse meat consumption altogether. And then it just became a taboo in Anglo culture, and then that just kind of carried over to the rest of the West, I suppose. But yeah, there's your fun fact about horse meat. But because in Skyrim that never happened, I suppose such a taboo wouldn't exist. I mean, they eat dog in Skyrim just normally. Like, you go to the inn, and anytime you can go to the inn and just get a bowl of dog meat stew. So there's probably not as many like food taboos in Skyrim as there is in real Western culture. Yeah, that might have contributed to it. There might be multiple factors, but that's what I've read about it. But I think that's why we don't eat dogs, because they're like... I think also the thing about dogs is that they're they're predators, and it's often not just in Western culture but in lots of other cultures it's like a taboo to eat predators, meat from predators. I know in Islam it's in most schools of Islam it's considered haram to eat the meat of animals with like talons and claws and fangs and things like that, because of the like nature of these animals. So European cultures might also have a similar similar taboos with predators as well, because when you think about it, we don't really eat predators either, do we? It's not just dogs, but like cats and other wild rodents, which are primarily predators. Like we eat rabbit, which is a rodent, but we won't eat rodents like rats or stoats or hedgehogs, which are predator animals. Where's Fjotra's family? Are they in here? You ate some horse in Europe. Yeah, I don't think it says taboo in like non-English speaking European countries, and that's probably because of that Christian conversion of England thing. What did it taste like? The horse, was it nice? I imagine it's quite tough meat. Yeah. Camel burgers, that sounds nice. I'd love to try those one day. I don't have any fun facts about why we don't eat camel meat. It's probably just because we don't get camels in Western countries, really.
Yeah.
Fjotra, your family doesn't want to see you off, so I'm just going to take you to Markarth, alright? They can come visit the temple. They know where you are. Where's my horse? I'm sure they'll stop by soon. It's just down the road. They'll get a day off or something and make a day trip to Markarth to visit their daughter. I'm sure Einathatch won't mind. This is a bit rude, isn't it? Making the 10-year-old girl walk while I'm... Or is she 11? Did they say her age? I think all the kids are like 10, 11 in Skyrim. You're born, you're 10, 11 years old, and then suddenly you wake up as an adult. There's no babies in Skyrim, no teenagers in Skyrim, just like 10-year-olds and adults. Hello. Well, you've missed most of the first hour, but we've got another whole chapter coming, so you're not that late. Camel milk. Yeah, I can't imagine that tasting good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose they would be like, oh look, camel burgers, and then charge like extra $10 for it when it tastes just the same. But it might, like, a camel steak might taste quite a lot different to a like a beef steak or something. Oh, yuck. I'm not going to repeat that on my thing. Because I've already had some dodgy stuff at the start of this stream and I don't want to get this video demonetized on YouTube. No, you don't need to be sorry, it's fine. It's fine on Twitch. There's just some things I don't want to repeat for the YouTube. I don't know how rigid they're going to be with their demonetization policies now or even in the future. Yeah, I've made the little girl run while I just ride there on horse. I suppose it's a trial for her new job at the temple. Dog's looking after her, I suppose. I haven't tried kangaroo, no. I haven't really eaten any weird meats, just the usual. They'll catch up. I'm trying to keep each chapter to an hour, so it will be cut nicely for the YouTube. I've had like organ meats, but not from weird animals or anything, is what I mean. The weirdest thing I've eaten, the weirdest like living thing I've eaten is probably garden snail, but that's not that weird.
What can I do for you?
It's escargot. But like the organ meat's normal, from normal animals like cows and sheep and things. Where's the temple? Come on, Fiotra.
I'm Gor's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Where's the dog? They take their time, don't they? Dawdling. I hear them. Come, let's go. Nervous, probably. Doesn't want to just waltz on in. Fair enough. I can understand that. Alright, you wait here. I'm not bringing your dirty paws into the Temple of Dibella. Yeah, I've never eaten brains before. Apparently they taste quite nice though. And they're good for you. Lots of nutrients. Right. I got the girl. Suppose I bring her down here. Yeah, good one. Brain food. Hi.
Yes.
Where's the lady? Right down here? Ah, here she is. I've brought
Need
Fiotra.
something? You found her. I can't believe
How
it.
can you not believe it?
Let the girl come with me and
She
we
said
can
we're in a
begin her
village.
preparation.
She didn't
I
know
will
that
send
she was
word to her
captured by the
family that she is
Force.
in good hands. You've truly earned the blessing of Dibella, child. Prostrate yourself before her altar, and she will bestow her gift.
Very well. Okay. See, Ari
Come with me, child.
Ari previously wasn't a
We'll
religious
prepare you
man,
for the
but
goddess's
after
presence.
losing his soul to the Soul Cairn... Oh! That's creepy. After losing his soul to the Soul Cairn, he started to care about things like the gods. So of course he goes to the Temple of Dibella first of all.
Yes?
Yes?
I'll leave them be for this ceremony. I'll go and get my blessing and be on my way. He got his soul back, yeah. But it was still a harrowing experience, and so now he's concerned for the state of his soul. He needs divine protection now.
Need something?
Yes.
Is that what you want me to do?
Hi there.
Dibella's blessing to you.
Yes?
Hello. I need to do this thingy. I'll go to the other side then. You're going to take up that side, Senna? Oh, she's going to be really, really impressed by this, watching me do this. Agent of Dibella gained. Deal more combat damage to the opposite sex. Cool. I think there's also another one. Oh, it doesn't say. But it also helps me to get better prices from merchants of the opposite sex as well. Maybe. We'll see where his journey takes him. But for now he's prayed to Dibella and received her blessing.
Need something? Until next time.
Good to see you.
They don't really
Hi there.
converse much, these
Don't stay
ladies, do
away
they?
too long.
Oh, I won't, don't worry.